Alright, at long last, by unpopular demand, I'm back. I'm able to commentate again. My tooth is all better. I think I'm going to do a commentary on that in the future, because I realized that like my commentaries haven't been at the standard that I initially wanted them to be when I made the channel. Not that I should expect to have really good commentaries right off the bat, but I wanted to at least attempt to have like more like bolder topics than other people were going for in their commentaries when I initially made the channel. But I realized that because I've had to upload such substandard quality commentaries as a result of the fact that I couldn't record for a few weeks, I ultimately, I'm not going to say I like outright failed to achieve that goal, but I outright failed to achieve the goal. Anyways, at least I managed to record one singular commentary, that being my sort of pack release announcement video. But I also wanted to, with this short, I wanted to introduce another topic into the public consciousness. Are there any chests over here? Since everything's so mistiered, I can possibly just find a tier 2 out in the open like I just did. Look at me now. Introduce this idea into your consciousness. I think that Minecraft is dying once again. Everyone knows that in 2019, Minecraft happened to regain popularity. Of course, it wasn't a good kind of regained popularity. You know, it was the kind of popularity that was revolved entirely around like new groups of YouTubers, new versions of the game, and you know, generally it wasn't a revival of any kind in the sense that actually matters in any substantial way. It was a revival in the sense that, you know, the game in its current state, or in its contemporary state at the time, happened to regain popularity. It wasn't like a resurgence of Hunger Games or anything like that, or any of the good game modes that Minecraft has to offer. It was nothing more than a complete farce for terrible modern versions of the game that is erroneously referred to as a revival. But I think as a result of that, I mean, it is a completely undeniable phenomenon that so long as people are returning to the game, they're naturally going to be returning to the game modes that they've also formerly played in the past as well. And I think a way that can be... Is this guy really that clueless? I'm shocked someone happened to find this set of the map apart from me. This pack looks awfully like 1.8s. Maybe it's the shader. I don't know. The shader's definitely bugged. Yeah, the shader's bugged a bit. It's probably not intended for 1.7. I forget what shader I'm using. It'll be in the description, of course. I've also been cycling through completely random packs. This one is pretty unimpressive, I must admit. But not because it's particularly bad. It's just because I have a lot of good packs available at my disposal. But yeah, I think that Minecraft might have died again, or it might be in the process of dying again. I think it really started to be noticeable in 2023, but definitely with like the shutdown of backplay, I've noticed that the revival that had formerly been believed to have continued to be ongoing isn't actually the case. Okay, chill. I would love an FNS. Honestly, yeah, I let him get too overgeared. That was my mistake. Should have just kept fighting right then and there. Time to clean. I'm awfully good at this. Look at me. Oh, he has a bow though, so we can see. You know one thing that really did die? The Boeing meta died. The Boeing meta is the Boeing meta is fucking dead. Wait, I didn't have a helmet that whole time. Well, I suppose I picked the bad time to discuss the death of Minecraft and the internet, considering the fact that I just got into quite a big lobby here, so... Oh, let's not die... Okay. I don't know, this guy was fucking clueless, he just didn't care. His cluelessness shall be his downfall. But I certainly picked, I suppose you could say I picked the wrong time to discuss like the death of Minecraft as a game in general, considering the fact that I have entered a lobby which is quite full here. I fucked up. I guess he's gonna get away. But yeah, Calvin has been joining a few games recently, and this is one of them. So we managed to get a lobby that is more, more full than an average one would be. Full 12 player lobby here. So I just got done talking about in a previous recording the decline of Minecraft, but should I say the second major decline of Minecraft in the wake of essentially what I define as like the first fall of Minecraft, right? From late 2016 to early 2019, when the game was revived as a result of a chain reaction from a Let's Play that was produced by PewDiePie. And the decline that I believe we're beginning, the second decline that I believe we're beginning to witness now, one that hasn't really been precedented at all, and is, involves so many servers and so many game modes and things like that, essentially going ideologically extinct in a way that hasn't been witnessed before in Minecraft. Wherein servers like Backplay shutting down their SG, things that were fully alive and kicking in 2022, even as recently as last year. Like, what the fuck? Even as recently as last year. But I think it's important to dichotomize, and compare and contrast the reasons for this particular decline that make it different, distinctly different, in a way that it can't be like categorized had you assumed everything to be the way that it was when Minecraft was taken over by Fortnite. Distinctly different from what occurred in the past, as I said, when Minecraft was taken over by Fortnite. This is not, this particular death of Minecraft isn't, or decline of Minecraft, has nothing to do with the game itself. Has everything to do with how people view gaming and what people, that are growing up on the internet generally choose to spend their time doing in lieu of actually playing multiplayer games. Because if you think about it, Minecraft has essentially reached full saturation, everyone who, or market saturation, I should say, not the food terminology, like in-game food terminology. It's reached full saturation in the sense that everyone who has the potential to be aware of Minecraft is aware of it. And everyone who wants to play the game or has ever desired to play the game has done so. This is quite a fucking encounter we have here. I'll get the jump on him. And what I'm referring to particularly when I mention the things that people would rather spend their time doing than playing Minecraft is the fact that recently I've witnessed what I can only describe as like a cultural shift against the idea of playing multiplayer video games in general, and towards a culture that is more so focused on single player activities that actually don't have anything to do with video games, like consuming media, like running a letterbox account or whatever. Or you have, whatever other option you could think of. Thank goodness I actually have a stick. I'll just be a loser and fire a shot in. But I mean, apart from the decline of Minecraft itself, as the player base gets older and people become physically incapable, not just the fact that people like myself who watch the game as children are essentially growing too old for the game. Of course, I haven't considered such a thing. But people generally, tend to, as they enter their 20s, have perhaps like a bit of nostalgia for the game, but it doesn't last in a substantial enough way, and it will end up going by the wayside for the phenomena that I'm discussing right now. The fact that gaming just isn't a very suitable pastime anymore as the 2020s have continued to roll on, and it's just I feel like it's the kind of thing that is very hard to put your finger on, the decline of gaming as a whole and the conglomeration of games into a much more casualized experience, despite the fact that they're technically competitive. And it ultimately results in a culture where if everything is casualized, and so is the media that people, generally consume in lieu of playing video games, i.e., like having a Letterboxd account, watching movies, being the kind of person that watches anime reviews and whatnot on YouTube. As the culture of consumption has increased, it's affected gaming as well, as gaming has continued to decline. So you see a game like Valorant, for example, has become more so of a home for like e-dating and generating TikTok clips where you impress e-girls by using a fucking voice changer or something like that, than it is a strictly competitive game. And it's, like I said, it's something that's very hard to put your finger on and explicitly delineate, because it's cultural. It's cultural. It's borderline impossible to witness a cultural change occurring in front of you that is so subtle like this. And the ways that such cultural changes express themselves are in the form of subtle hints that are that indicate something more going on behind the veil, that can't be explicitly delineated and isn't tangible. So I think that's why it's so hard to discuss the ways in which Minecraft has declined, just specifically from like early 2022 to now, because the reasons why it has are so multifaceted and also have a lot to say about internet culture as a whole. But anyways, it's the DM. I need to craft. Everyone else in the game is good at PvP. So I think I'm screwed. First encounter in the DM will probably be my demise. Being a complete pussy in the DM right now. I would love to just have the chance to craft, irrespective of what anyone else is doing at the moment. Okay. I'm not going to get the chance to get another ingot, so I don't believe it's possible. I'm just going to leave them all alone. I don't want to scumbag anyone, because Sleeting wasn't willing to scumbag me, so I'll return the favor to him. He wanted a fair fight, I just didn't want to fight at all. I guess we're 1v1ing. How does he get that fucking hit? Dude, he was so far away, the one where he, like, jumped on me. Like, as he jumped, he simultaneously hit me. That was so fucking unfair. Had I just gotten the hit on him there, I could have been so different. Well, that's a sad ending to a very good commentary. But regardless, I hope that you enjoyed. So, thanks for watching.